am your great-grandmother, Jane, Nana. That's what the kids all call me as Nana. And oh, I'm so tickled to have you around and see you, and you're so smart and so cute. Anyway, I don't know much to tell you about me.
Well, let's start with your mother, Nana. When was your mother born?
My mother?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, what do you mean?
When was your mother born?
Well, Lord, I tell you,
99.
1899.
No, and when were you born?
Yeah, that's when I was born.
No.
1900.
1920.
That's right.
Okay.
See,
It's okay. Tell me about growing up. What was?
Well, to tell you about it,
Yeah.
well, to tell you the truth, I've lived in so many different places because my father traveled all the time. That was his business. He traveled in 30 states, and we lived in about 15 of them at different times. But
Well, I understand one time you took the train all the way to California and you were a teenager.
yes, I was 14. And yes, well, I had traveled on trains so long, it was about like walking a half a block for most children.
And who did you see in California when you were 14?
I had an uncle who lived in California, and that was in Los Angeles, and that's where Hollywood is, and that's where all the movie stars were.
Did you meet any movie stars?
Oh yes, and my uncle, who was living there, he knew all of them. He was kind of a show-off anyway, and he loved that kind of thing. And he knew most every one of the movie stars.
Well, I understand you met Walt Disney.
Oh, I met a lot of them and had pictures with them and everything. When I was a young girl, I was about 13 or 14. But it was fun. And anyway, he was a character. He loved all of them. He should have been a movie star himself. He loved to act. He loved to show off. He'd get out in the middle of the street and dance. He'd do all kinds of silly things. But that's about all I can think of about
Well,
California.
now, right now, as we're taping this, Reese is 7 years old, Avery is 4 years old, and John is just about 6 weeks old. Let's talk about when Papa was born. That's me. Do you remember when I was born? And what was I like growing up?
Well, he was your granddaddy was a real go-getter, do it, always wanting to be busy. He never settled down much. He just did everything on the go, and was very popular, of course, because all the kids loved to watch him show off.
Well, that's enough about me.
Okay.
Okay. And then John's mom is Kelsey, and of course that's my daughter. Do you remember when Kelsey was born and a little bit about Kelsey growing up?
Oh, yes, indeed. Of course I do. We were all so excited. We just couldn't wait, and she was beautiful. And still is, and just an ideal grandchild, a great grandchild for a lot of us.
Yeah. And so what advice do you have for John Kirkpatrick? You've known 3 of them now. Your husband was John Kirkpatrick, my dad. I'm John Kirkpatrick, John's granddad. And now he is John Kirkpatrick Starks. What advice do you have to kids growing up today?
I think the John Kirkpatrick should keep going. If enough boys are born in the family, always have a John Kirkpatrick.
Okay, and what advice would you give kids today?
Give
Advice.
To give who?
Advice. What advice do you give kids?
Oh, give
Yeah.
kids. I didn't. Well, I think kids, one thing is to always tell the truth. Don't tell something that isn't true, because then it bounces back, and it's not a good thing to do ever. Always tell the truth to your mother and daddy, to your grandparents, anything, and it'll make you happy. Anyway, that's about one thing. Well, and have fun. Always do something that you really enjoy, because everybody needs to have fun and to play games and to do things like that, and to have good friends that they have fun being with. So have fun, and that's about the best thing I can offer.
Good.